All right, so let's talk Browns Bengals for this upcoming Thursday, 2 days away now. Number one, should the Browns win this game? Yes. Will they win this game? I'm not for sure. We're going to talk about it. So, I really do think that this is Baker Mayfield's second most important game of his career. Because to me, this is a make or break. You're going against a team that you should beat. Their defense is not great. I'm not saying they're terrible, but they're not great. And with our offensive line, assuming that Jedrick Wills will be ready to go, which is not for sure, but based on what you've seen from the line from Sunday blocking a much better defense, you're going to have all the time in the world. It's on you now. Sit back there, go through your reads, don't focus in on one man just because of who he is. This Baker's got to decide. Baker has got to decide, is he going to go down or is he going to be forced out of Cleveland because of his stupidity trying to constantly force everything to OBJ, or is he going to flip OBJ off and say, prove to me that I should throw to you because you're dropping wide open catches for important times, and you're walking around, you don't act like you want to be here, you act like a little girl who doesn't get whatever you want. Baker's got to be Baker. Baker's got to be a man. He can't be this follower that he's been. He's got to step up, be a leader, and say, I don't care who you are, prove to me why you should be here. Because if he doesn't, he'll be out the door. Because, I hope they trade OBJ. I do, and I'll talk about that later. But for this upcoming Thursday night game, I believe Odell Beckham Jr. will be playing. And it's up to Baker to decide what he wants to do. Because if he does what he did year one and not focus on one little thing, and yes, Jarvis Landry was the number one, but he did not focus in on him 24/7. He spread the ball around to a bunch of no-names and broke rookie passing touchdown record. And he didn't play in 3 games. So, he's got to decide. He started that fire on a Thursday night game and hasn't looked back since. You bring in Odell Beckham Jr., and this is what it looks like. So, OBJ's got to go. That's number one. But number two, he's not going to be gone for this game. So, if he's not going to get open and if he's not going to care and try, then you got to do what you do. Spread the ball out. Don't worry about him. Because I know what Baker can be. I've watched so much of his college tape, so much of his rookie year, what he did well. When he can just flow freely and just go through his reads, find his open man, and he doesn't even need you to be open. I mean, he threw that one throw in the Panthers game where he rolled left, pump faked, and then threw a dart back of the end zone to Jarvis Landry. Well, I don't know if it was back of the end zone, but I can't remember. But it was, anyway, he was double covered, but he put it in a place that only Jarvis could get it. Baker Mayfield is an NFL starting quarterback. Baker Mayfield is the franchise quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. He's the one who's deciding not to be. His issues are not on the field. His issues are here. Mentally, he's so locked in on one man, and that man is so mentally checked out because he's a little bitch. So, the Browns, they should win this game. I'm not going to give a score prediction, but I'll say this. If the Browns offense struggles, like it did the first game, and I don't think it will, because I think you'll be able to run the ball a lot more. But the Browns defense, if you do not get to Joe Burrow, that front four, he is going to absolutely pick apart that Browns secondary, and it's going to be very, very ugly, because I mean, that secondary already was thin, and I don't know if Ronnie Harrison's going to be, ready to step up yet, just because it's such a quick turnaround. And Greedy Williams, get your ass on the field. Sorry. I see you walking around on the sideline. You look fine to me. I don't know. I just see there's so many different ways this game could go, and I believe it's not Baker. That's the thing. Yeah, I say it's Baker's mentality. So why is his accuracy not the same? Why isn't he just throwing it? He's always, pump faking. It's because his mind every time when he goes to throw is telling him, oh my gosh, is this the right one? Is OBJ open? What? Am I going to get picked? It's the same thing why he was dancing around the offensive line when he had a clean pocket. His mentality is to run because he's been beaten into submission from last season. So this game is 1,000% on, well, really it's on Kevin Stefanski, because he completely got rid of the scheme that this offense is supposed to be. But it's on Baker. It's on Baker. I believe this is his second most important game of his career. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.